Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to the episode where we talk about youth, money, their aspirations, and direction in life, often neglected topic amongst our youth. Today I want to talk about one specific principle that is a little bit hard to swallow, but we need to understand. And it goes something like this, that in order to get real power, essence of power, real power in society, real power in your life, real power anywhere, in our organization, business, anything. Real power is never given to you. It's always taken. It's always earned. It comes always through very, very difficult way. No one is entitled to get any leadership, any position, any entitlements in life. Everything that you want to have, specifically if you want to break new grounds, establish something like what we are talking about here, you have to fight for that. Don't ever make excuse where you feel as a youth someone owes something to you. Life, people, society, your dawah organization, your jama'ah, your mosque, even your family, no one owes you anything. If you get that in your mind that you are entitled for something, you will disable yourself, you will paralyze yourself, and you will achieve nothing. You will always find some excuse to give up. Now, what we want from next generation then? We want from next generation to work hard. Forget even everything we said here. You have to work hard. You have to make it happen, inshallah, with the will of Allah, to progress from phase to phase until you completely accomplish what you need, what you must. So what is the next phase in the role of our youth? They need to bring Islam to the mainstream society, outside of the wall of the mosque. Islam really has to spread out in every facet of life. We have to establish it. Usually when we study certain topics, like for example, Kitab Buyu in a masjid or something like that, we have less people. If we study Salah or something like that, as it should be, everyone is there. But when we study certain other aspects where Islam interacts and trying to establish, we become almost like secularist. We take certain what we frame as spiritual side of Islam, and any kind of actionable items, topics that need establishing, working, doing, we kind of leave for some other people. And then we find ourselves that halal meat industry, Islamic finance industry, Islamic schools, universities, media organizations are run by the least religious and practicing Muslim out of all of us. While we so-called practicing and knowledgeable and all of these things, we take secularism almost to our heart, and we say, we will take a theory of Islam, you take a practice. And then we ask ourselves, why is it that we are not going anywhere? We become secularists in our life, and then we adopt almost communism in our way we deal with everybody. Only we know, only our organization know everything, and only our few people in our surrounding know everything. We completely discard what's happening in the rest of the society, but this is completely wrong. We need to change that mentality. In fact, if we want to do something, we have to build and start from ourselves. We have to add value and work. And I always say, for the youth who are looking and trying and evaluating where to add value, which organization, how to do that, start something. Start something in your life, anything. Chances are, if you have any ability, and if you can help one person, you should start, you should do that. Help that one person, even if that one person is yourself. If you can help and solve one problem at a time, then you are person who, if you replicate what you did to solve that problem, you can affect lives of many other people. Because if there is a problem with one person and they have some issue, chances are amongst the hundreds of millions of Muslims, there are thousands and millions of people who need the same solution. And if you can provide it, if you can work to establish some sort of framework, then most likely you will be able to facilitate the growth of that organization and help millions of people. And this is what we want. If you continuously improve and work and focus your mind on these things, what's going to happen is you will build capacity to change. You will bring that core competency that you have to solve this problem into forefront. It will be magnified many times over. If you can do that, if you can act and put your gut into it, almost like if somebody is holding a gun to your head, if you can focus with so much dedication and a passion, imagine if you didn't have that fear of failure and those limiting understanding of where to go, not knowing everything. Imagine if you can put it all on the line, and if you can focus, and if you are courageous enough to ask for feedback, ask for a mentor, somebody to guide you, your sheikh, your teacher, your father, your mother, and the society and everybody, and you are willing to listen, you are mature enough to take the advice, swallow it and change it, then what's going to happen? Then, as they say, sky's the limit. And inshallah, you will find that Allah will open more doors for you. If you go to Him, He will go to you and open more for you. And you will affect more people. Next time, we will continue this discussion. Assalamu alaikum.